Good evening, folks. So we are starting off tonight with a look at Flight School, which has just been released today. Turn that lovely music back up. I know you're all enjoying it. So I've had a look for a think about what I'm going to do here. I think a lot of other streamers are running it, and they're running the tutorials and they're running the missions. So I thought, let's just have a free flight. It's nice and easy. I'm only going to do this for half an hour or so, and then we've got a schedule of trains to do. But I did want to take the opportunity to show some Flight School because it's just so good. So you've got a number of options. You've got your training, missions, free flight, and your settings. So quick look at settings. And you've got some different bits in here. When you want Windows, full screen mode, resolution, sound options, controller settings, so it's all sorts of good stuff in there. Right. Now I'm going to go through flight training and missions at some other point, but let's have a quick look so you can see where you picked your flight school, and then you can see what your challenges are. Do the lessons for that flight school. So these are the lessons on the flight school, but we're not going to be doing lessons. So what we'll do is we'll come back to the menu. Flight Simulator X with a different HUD. No, it is Flight Simulator X buried way underneath it, but this has had a huge amount of work done on it. So whereas FSX Steam Edition was just enough to make it work on Steam, this has actually had an awful lot of work done on top of it. But let me get in the world and you'll see it. So it's 64-bit, it's DirectX 11, it's super fast. So this is the free flight where you can pick your aircraft. So it comes with 2 aircraft in Flight School. So you've got the Super Cub and the Cherokee. I'm going to fly the Cherokee. We can change the paint. There are a number of different liveries provided. The Eagle Pilot School. Sven 271, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. A green one, blue one, and a blue and white one. So I'm going to go with the green one because that looks decidedly yucky. And go back to that, so that's fine. So we've got our plane. Does this need FSX to run, Moricom? No, it doesn't. It's totally standalone. Right, so in here, you've got the entire world. Yeah, so you can pick anywhere you want to go inside free flight. Now, I'm starting, my home airport is set as White Wolf. I can start anywhere I like. I just click where I want to start. So this is their, there you go. This is the world view. And you can see you get some of the major airports. And then as you zoom in, you'll get more and more and more airports as it zooms in. So you can start anywhere by just clicking. So if I just click on White Waltham, and then it starts drawing a line out. So this is effectively your flight planner. So this is Rochester. So let's just do a flight to Rochester. And right click, and that's it. So estimated flight time 24 minutes, which is about right. So exactly what I'd like to do. And that's basically all there is to it. So you want to do another one, you just click on the... I thought you clicked on there. You can, if I get rid of that and that, if I just click there, I can click to somewhere else, like Headcorn or Shoreham, click there, right click, and then that's it. That's my flight plan. So that's 46-minute flight plan. So that's kind of, you want Amsterdam to Rotterdam. Let's have a look. Amsterdam, Schiphol. That's Schiphol and Rotterdam, HRD. That's only a tiny little flight. Estimated flight time 13 minutes. What should we do? What does that give us? 46 minutes. There you go. That gives us Schiphol, Rotterdam, Seppi in the Netherlands, and Soesterberg. I know I probably got that wrong, but you know what? Right, so there you go. This is the flight planner. Having clicked selected the flight, we can choose the weather. So I'm going to pick stormy, just to get a bit of interesting weather in there, and then we are going to log this plan and get taken off. So Wait for it to load. You press Shift 3 to bring up the GPS so that you can actually follow the flight plan. All the flight plan stuff is loaded in there as well. You can go to the US and Canada. The whole world is there, Flying Scotsman. There's 30,000 airports, something like that. Track IR support, of course. It's a bit dark, actually. We're not going to see a whole lot in this dark. You'll notice the road looks, the tarmac looks wet, the plane looks wet. That's part of the new shaders and so forth in there. Let's come out of this, actually. That's not quite what I was hoping for. Being chastised. Right, now I've got to set the flight plan up again. That wasn't very clever. Never mind. Schiphol, Rotterdam. There's Zuckerberg. And we go here. Let's just do light rain and change the time to 1:38 in the afternoon. That's better. That should be decent weather. Nick, what controller am I using? Xbox controller. I know, heresy. Cockpit mouse. Is this the Unreal 4 engine? No, it isn't. This is the this is FSX fundamentally. Right. Let's get into the game. Right, I think we need. Let's get the cab light on. Let's get going. What's the GPS say? We need to turn bear right as we get in the air. Is it standalone, Rob Allen? Yes, it is. You don't need FSX. Right, so let's. Now we're up a bit. We're almost at 1,000 feet. What's the FPS like? What are we getting? Can't see it. About 50. I'm getting on this machine. Turn enough? No, let's turn a bit more. There is ATC chatter. I'm not sure why I'm not getting it, but a previous flight I did. I was certainly getting ATC chatter. Do a barrel roll. No, I'm not you, Fringe. Schiphol looking rather splendid. The rain has stopped. Oh no. Look at the clouds down there. We'll be doing train sim shortly. What I am going to do is just dip under these clouds. Other AI planes, yeah, you can see that thing that says Piper J3 Cub in front of me. No, there's no multiplayer in Coplopper in Flight School. Got 12 minutes before we get to Rotterdam. trying to drop some height off. Tuscan Trooper, this is based on Microsoft Flight Simulator, but it's had a lot of work done on it. So Dovetail Games owns the rights to the code for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So much like, I guess, something like Prepare 3D is based on Flight Simulator, so is this. Just getting under these clouds, because it's quite low cloud. But this is not Microsoft Flight Sim. It's powered by Microsoft Flight Sim. It isn't Microsoft Flight Sim. You don't need Microsoft Flight Sim to run it, or you don't have to own it or anything else. It's using the FTX Global Orbex scenery packs. These clouds are really low. Just a quick check on the GPS. 8 minutes. It's not really Microsoft, is it? No, it's not Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's powered by Microsoft Flight Simulator technology. But it is not Microsoft Flight Simulator, no. It is called Dovetail Games Flight School. Correct, Mr. UK. What we'll do actually is we'll stop at Rotterdam, change weather and go somewhere else. Where else do you want to look at? How'd you manage to trim? D-pad up and down, but you have to D-pad up and down quite a lot. To be honest, normally I use the keyboard, the 7 and 1 key on the numeric keypad. Use a configure joystick. Yeah, I think joysticks work fine. I think the team were using X52 Pros and the Thrustmaster HOTAS, things like that. No problem at all. I just haven't got a joystick to hand. That Orbex scenery is just glorious, isn't it? Nosedive. 6 minutes, 13 nautical miles. Oblivious Moobot got upset because you used lots and lots of stars, so it's excessive use of symbols. There are exterior views, yeah, there's exterior views. Is the Orbex throughout the world? Yes, it is, Nick. It's worldwide. It's global. So it's FTX Global, I think, essentially. Right, there's Rotterdam in front of us on the GPS. I'm flying really, really low just so that you can keep seeing what's going on with the scenery down below. They come with career and scenarios. It comes with some missions. It comes with, so predominantly lessons, which is hence the flight school component. It's better we're trimmed up now. Predominantly it's coming with lessons, but it also comes with some missions for you to do as well, which are a bit like career scenarios. And then the rest of it's free roam. Areas Designs, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Expressway down there of some sort. Areas Designs, when you say in the game, how do you mean in the game? Is my flight sim channel still on the cards? Oh, absolutely. There's got to be a runway around here somewhere. No, it is a bit grey skies, isn't it, Ayrton? So when we do the next one in a minute, we'll change the weather. I thought I'd go for a bit of dramatic weather, but that hasn't quite worked. Wow. Ah, we found the runway. It's over there. Happy has just appeared. Hello. Naga Jolokia, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Right, we're on the glide slope now, except we're off. just climb back up again and get on the, stay on the glide slope. So if you can see these lights here, this is what they call Precision Approach Path Indicator, or PAPI, P-A-P-I. So at the moment I'm slightly high, so there's 3 white lights and one red light. Now I want to approach, put the flaps on, bring the speed down. You can always decelerate, drop your speed to drop your height. Use your pitch to control your speed. Only slightly high, yeah, a little bit. Getting those down. Francois, we started at Amsterdam and we're just arriving in Rotterdam. If you pre-ordered the game, it says, no, this is just the Cherokee. I don't actually have the DA42. I don't think it's out yet. When you pre-order it, you get the DA42 earlier than everyone else. Right, when you want to do a touch and go, you need to make sure you slow down below a certain speed and wait for the little pop-up to appear in the top right corner. Otherwise it doesn't count as a landing on your flight plan. There are only 2 planes at the moment, there's a 3rd one coming. I don't know what's happening after that. Right, let's come out of this one and try flight somewhere else. Let's go